Well, I gotta say I'm a little nervous about this, but you shavers are in for a treat. I was tagged by my guy out there in California, Shaving with Serge, to do a one-handed face shave, or one-handed shave with a straight razor. So, as much as I sit there and bash my right hand all the time because I'm left-handed, something tells me I'm going to be crying at the end of this. And some of you might also figure out why my channel is called Cutting with Kerns, because something tells me there's probably going to be some blood today. So, so today I'm going to go with hopefully a very gentle on the skin type soap. We're going to go with Holy Cow's Merchant of Tobacco. We do have the matching splash to go along with it. And I'm going to be using the preloaded Omega Bore Professional, and I'm going to be using the vintage Frederick Reynolds straight razor that got the custom scales by Lather Me Whiskers. So I had to pick one of my round tips. I need to strop a few razors, and I'll be damned if I'm going to use a square point on something like this. So without further ado, I think I'm going to shed the cap, hang it right there for right now, and I'm going to face the music that you guys may see some blood. So if ever there was a day where an alum block is going to be your best friend, today is going to be it. So any which way, I don't know how I let you people talk me into this. Serge, if you ever try and tag me in a shave with your non-dominant hand one-handed, we ain't friends no more if you try and tag me in that. Alright, so yeah, I definitely wanted to pick a soap that had some good cushion to it and was a really good performer, because something tells me that there's going to be probably more than just a little weeper here. And I'm going to be as careful as I can. The only thing that I will pause you guys for would be if I start bleeding real bad, or right before I get to the post-shave, I might do a quick touch-up off camera, but rest assured I won't be cheating. You're going to see majority of the action. We'll try and do 3 passes. I don't know if I'll have time to get to that. Who knows? Hell with it. Maybe I'll just do it anyway. Now, I may put the razor in my right hand only to imagine what I would have done that way, and then switch back to the left hand. I won't touch the razor to the face, but I've been sitting there trying to talk myself through this since last night when I found out I was tagged in this challenge. So, any which way. I think the only part that really scares me is going to be the across the grain and then going down on this side. The rest of it, I think that I can somehow navigate the waters, so to speak, but going down on this side where I would normally use my right hand has me a bit nervous. And like I said, I'm going to be using and abusing this alum block today, because I'm going to have to be overly careful stretching, and gonna need all the help I can get from the hand I technically can't use to shave with. So I'm gonna go on to the easy part first. Here we go. Okay, so yeah, going down on this side is going to be very, very nerve-wracking, to say the least. To say I'm frightened is an understatement. I know sometimes boredom overtakes us, but where do you guys come up with this kind of stuff? Okay. Here we go. I don't know how the hell I'm going to do this. Okay, now here's where I'm going to have to put it in the right hand and imagine what the hell I would do. Alright, so if I'm going to go here, like so, I'm going to probably have to just now this is the other challenging part. Oh my god, this is nerve-wracking here. Looks like we already got a little weeper right here, but I mean that's kind of to be expected. To say this is going to be a shitty shave would probably be an understatement. Okay. Something tells me I think I got myself right there. Yep, a little bit. Hopefully not too bad. Definitely hard staying disciplined to keeping the blade flat to your face, that's for sure. Okay, so not terrible for a first pass. So you guys know I'm not cheating. We're just gonna get right on to the second one. I am gonna take out the styptic real quick and stop that and this. Okay. So yeah, to say that's a good first pass, but we will get through this. Nice creamy lather though. So the across the against the grain definitely doesn't have me near as concerned. I think that I can get through this pass without worrying about the line of sight like I did going down this way, but we'll see. Alright, Allen block. well this is, oh, damn it, how well this is gonna go, but alright, so I normally go like this here, and then I'm gonna have to go like this here. Okay. I definitely probably could have put a few more laps on the strop with this thing. It feels like it's skipping. And I've been told sometimes that's when you're not making completely solid contact going down and then back up. So, could that be the case? Yeah. I mean, I'm usually pretty disciplined about when I do it, but this razor has a slightly different spine than most of my others, and it is just, I mean, you can look at it here. It is just a little bit more awkward on the strop than some of the others, just because of the curve here and where you're holding it like so. So, I mean, that might just be me being a baby, or there could be some truth to it. So how's you guys this week going so far? I mean, I started back to work last night. I mean, I'm a Sunday through Wednesday third shift guy, so my work starts, like I said, Sunday night. Alright, so let's see here now. This is going to be a little bit spooky too. One of the last few times I shaved like this, I definitely live to regret it. That's why I started going to like this and against the grain, and then in the other hand and against the grain. So I'm doing my best to keep it together, guys. Now, I will say this. I will touch the razor just in my right hand to guide it on the against the grain on the mustache, because I cannot do this with one hand, but I don't usually do that right-handed anyway. So, we should be alright. So it's just, I'm not doing anything other than keeping the razor from going down. Okay, so I made it through 2 passes without any serious blood, so I guess I do have a little bit right there. So I'll hit the styptic on that real quickly before we get lathered up for the 3rd and final pass. Hopefully I can make it through that. But let's stop this blood real quick. Okay, so on this part I think I am going to do the hard side first. So this is going to look mighty awkward. I have seen a few people do this across the grain pass the same way I'm about to, but it doesn't mean it's going to make it any less easier. This is the part that I fear most of getting cut. I mean, this was going to be the most awkward, but I think this is going to be part of the spookiest here. If I'm way wrong, then hey, we can laugh about it afterwards, right? Something tells me I definitely overhydrated this soap, but it definitely looked very, very stringy right before I put like one last little puff from this into the bowl. Maybe I just needed to work it just a little bit more, but alright, so let's hope we're good with that. Gonna have to Allen block the earlobes right after I wipe them off, because this is a pretty crucial part in what I'm about to attempt. Alright, so like I said, I'd normally have a little bit more to gab about, but definitely a little bit nerve-wracking and trying to concentrate. So I apologize if this is a little less entertaining. Alright, so here's what I'm attempting to do. I'm going to come back here. Ooh, something told me this isn't going to work. Be damned, you almost think I knew what the hell I was doing. Maybe I was just making mountains out of molehills with this. This is going to be the awkward part trying to get. So I know that for those of you who are big on mechanics, I know that I'm far from good on technique on this, just because, you know, I've tried to do real well about using both hands. So I'm still trying to get a decent shave out of this, but you know what, I'm just going to use the left hand coming in the other direction to take care of that part. Alright, now I can do what I normally do here. Ah! Yep. On the part I should have known better. It's kind of the way it goes for me, though. I might have just kissed it and it might not end up bleed. Well, okay, it's gonna bleed. I don't think it's anything. A little cold water won't stop, but I'll hit that up here in just a minute. I'll put you guys on hold. So you guys saw that I made it through 3 passes with the one hand. I'd like to think I stuck to the challenge. I mean, that kind of pisses me off because that's the one spot that I should have, you know, known better and done it a little bit safer. It's funny that I'm a little bit more mindful of the crap I don't do on a normal basis than I was the stuff I do every day. I mean, I'm laughing about it, pissed, not like, you know, irate or anything else. So, so we made it through the 3 passes. I'm going to rinse up. I'm going to get this cleaned up so that once I throw some aftershave on that I don't cry. So, hang tight. I'll be right back with you. Okay, so we're back. I just touched up a few spots that I had missed. Don't worry, I didn't use my right hand. It was in spots that I needed to get to with my dominant hand. So, not a terrible shave. Definitely could have been better, but you know what? I'll count my blessings that it wasn't worse than what it was. I mean, I got that one spot right here, and then the one on the chin that I don't really think it would have caused much of an issue, but I put the styptic on it anyway. So, this is just some Thayer's Witch Hazel. I definitely have some spots I could have got better down there, but you know what? So, unscented balm, just to kind of help keep things moisturized, and it'll also help take some of the burn out of the fact that I'm about to throw aftershave on a few freshly cut spots on my face. So, alright, so Merchant of Tobacco. I was about to say King of Bourbon. Both awesome scents, mind you. Yeah, that hurts. It's always better when you don't cut yourself. So, alright, so to start this all over, if you will, I was tagged by Shaving with Serge. So, with that being said, I was tagged by a Californian. I think I'm going to tag another Californian. I'm going to, and please forgive the pronunciation, I'm always terrible with this. I'm going to tag El Chingon Mendez Shaves to give this a whirl. So hopefully, my friend, you don't have as many issues as I did, and hopefully we can keep it entertaining and keep this whole challenge moving. So you guys have a great day, night, or whenever. Keep your shaves clean, keep them wet. Later, guys.